G'day and welcome back to our Waking Little China campaign in HoI 4. I keep going to say EU 4. That's not this game. Alright. Basically just waiting for months and months to get this stuff done. So while we're doing that, let's drop to extensive conscription because we've got way too many men. And that'll give us better resources because you don't suffer the penalty. After that, we've got partial mobilization. Should we go war economy or total? Have to be at war. Alright, so let's go war economy. Give us the construction speed boost, which is good since we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. East HoI. Seriously, so he never built anything in there. And Tenutuva has been annexed. So it'll just be us and Mongolia after the Soviets collapse. Depending on what happens to the Mongolians in the peace deal, I guess. Can't last much longer. Stalingrad will not survive long. Look at their issues there. I assume they've got manpower, they just don't have... It's only 160k. On extensive, but yeah, they don't have the production capacity to give them the guns and the tanks that they need. Come on, buddy. Take Stalingrad. Hopefully they don't have to get all the way over to Novgorod, because that would just be annoying. If it looks like they will, might just peace out. Not peace out. Leave. Faction. Which we should probably do now anyway. Join our old faction again. So we've been part of 3 different factions. Might as well go back to the first one. It is our government of national defence. We join the Allies. Yeah, Chinese kind of know what we've got planned, I think. What does he have in his? 10 to 22. There's one by itself. Didn't want to bother doing the math. 8 to 15, so like 11 or 12. Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. They are full of themselves. He's got support artillery and engineers. Yeah, they're doing a lot better than we are, because they've had a lot more land for a lot longer. Still struggling to get any support equipment in here. And when do we finish? 23 days. Alright, we'll upgrade then. We do have a lot of infantry equipment, so could make more armies. Let's actually fill this one out. Yeah, let's go. Can only do 19. Well, that's annoying. We'll pop them out. I don't know, over here somewhere. Siam joins the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Which isn't our problem. We're not at war with Japan anymore. They're at war with France, though. Which means they're at war with the Raj. Has the Raj bothered building up this game? Yeah, a little bit. Oh yeah, we got our free guy. Head over there. Good for them. Alright, next focus. Combined arms warfare. Alright, shouldn't it be time? Yes, it is. Shandong. Cannot match the nationalists in open combat just yet. We should husband our strength and build new base areas to spread the enemy within. To spread the enemy thin. When the time is right, we will spring the uprising. Our communist cells will perform sabotage on infrastructure and military factories, or form militia divisions to seize control of the state, depending on the level of infiltration. Yes, we're going to infiltrate them pretty much as fully as we can. I don't know if we'll go through to the full level on H1, but we at least want to take control. I don't know if it makes much of a difference going for the extra 1. And the fact that their armies are here anyway means they can just turn around and retake everything we take. can't really think of a good way to trick them. It's too close to our capital to put our army back here and wait for them to overrun us. Alright, there's one we need to fix up. So, do this 2 days early, and then production switches immediately to infantry equipment 3. 17 factories. Alright, how is support equipment? 787. You know what, we need to do this anyway. So, edit them for engineers. That'll use quite a lot more than we have. Human wave, offensive, ready. Last one is guerrilla tactics, out of supply and effective partisans. Now we need more steel again, surprising. Sovietsky. Alright, 35 days. See, they take a long time. Stage an incident at Gunzu border. Ninja Gunzu. I mean, the other one worked, so sure. Don't particularly want to go to war with Shibai Sanma. What is going on here? Cavalry have turned into these guys. Sure. Totally scary. One short. Why are we suddenly using more? Did we finish? Did finish building the other one. Okay. And 5 support equipment per day. It's kind of crazy slow, but alright. After we get the other 133 in there, we'll do some more of that. You know what? Let's keep it the other way around. Try and get this up to 15. Man, we haven't started making nukes yet. We're way late. Actually, we have enough factories. Oh, I should have realised this before. We can get our other research in now. China Medical University. Don't have enough for the Academy of Sciences yet. So what are we going to score down here? We can't see. 14 unlock slots in Beijing, though. We still have military access. So if we do declare on Shibai Sanma, we could be on his capitals and everything. German Reich caves to Hungary. Undoubtedly this will strengthen Hungarian resolve in future dealings with their weakened neighbours. Yeah, Germany's his weak neighbour. And if we're not doing much here, do kind of need to work on artillery. Alright, 2 days for the incident at Gunzu. Well, you know what, they do have weaker actual units now. Border conflict. Yeah, still going to lose it. Throwing idiots into the fight. Look at this. And it would have to last a year for us to be able to do much. Looks like we might actually win it. Cool. What are we doing? Shandong. Seize control of the state on the next one. Alright, how's this actually going? Yeah, they're pretty defensive. And China Medical University. Thank you very much. If we win, 100 political power. Become the owner and controller of Gansu. If we lose, Shibai Sanma get tons of stuff. We lose 150 political power. We gain army experience, which really isn't all that high. Some ministers can increase experience gained. Alright, looks like this might become a victory. Jibai Sanma still only has 3 to 4. That'd be why. That's his entire army right there. Sin Qiang looks like he might have about 10. No, he has 20 something. Yeah, he's got them on the other borders. Alright, Soviets. Well, they're starting to win some of this. Looks like the Allies never bother invading Europe anymore. This army is in a border conflict. You know, we can't take... Actually, what do we take? No. Ooh, maybe we'll be able to do Sichuan. If we get a border conflict on Gannan, then if we can steal this from them, then we might be able to do a border conflict on Yunnan, then we can get down to Guangxi. Guangxi can be a lot tougher nut to crack. Yunnan would be easier though. So we could sweep our way through without going to war. Victory in Guangzhou, we have shown our strength. I like it. Go. We still have 6. I pulled 2 out of there. Alright, go over this way, and these 2 jump into there. That was supposed to be Jude. And who's the light blue? These ones? Alright, well, 2 free provinces. Could pull these guys back a bit further, but it's only training time at the moment, so I don't think we'll worry about that. We'll just save the points up for something else. And Yunnan and Guangxi. I guess you have to wait a year to do the other ones or something. Don't know. Still no command power though. How long? 27 days. Middle of April. Just kind of extending our borders here. It's a little ugly. And no, Soviets, we're not interested in going to war with Germany right now. What's this? France versus Vichy France. Italy still hasn't gone into South Africa yet. Yeah, still going to be a lot of waiting. And on speed 5, it's still pretty slow. Just close that one up. Can't even do that. It's a different branch of the focus tree. Provoke Japan. Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Operations, 100 regiments offensive. We want to do that when we're going to war with China. That extra attack on our territory. Provocation successful. Walking under the cover of night. Our comrades in Manchuria have sabotaged a Japanese factory in our own territory. Details about the damage done are sparse, as the Imperialists have declared the entire area a restricted area. This fact alone should tell us that we have struck true. It remains to be seen if this will prompt the Japanese into action. We've struck the hornet's nest. Okay, but it doesn't actually do anything. Just sabotages. Let's see if it... No, it didn't sabotage anything. It was just a non-event, because Japan doesn't actually control it. I do wish we could raise the communists over here as well, instead of just on actual China. Under the Kuomintang, under the Ma click. New Guangxi click, and Kuomintang. Yeah, I knew there was another one that was Kuomintang. It's Yunnan. Alright, it's middle of April, so at the moment, come control of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. Jiangsu is not one of them. Why is this? No longer have infantry equipment. Well, oh yes, we're very short on the infantry. Why was it available a second ago? I'm guessing because we have this on full, and Everybody just finished at the same time. Okay. Now he's saying it's on 0. That's better. So yeah, 4 full armies. We'll get a 5th soon, but I want to go over to Jiangsu. Yes. We've actually done Jian, the full one. Alright, Jiangsu, which was down here. Right next to Nanjing. Norway has capitulated. You know what I might do? What was the spare army? Actually, could make another one. Well, support equipment's going to be a problem. Alright, research slot for 42, piercing. Divisions of basic training. Yes, we know that. So I was thinking of grabbing the red army. Can we give them a fallback line over here? No. We could stand them on here, assuming we still have military access. Something when we push the button. Let's actually have a look. Alright, if we get into their land, are we allowed to push the button? We are. So we can just come over to the territory that we're going to want. So let's cancel all their orders. Let's be like over on these 4 at least. Something like that. Alexander Cherubinov. Oh, I forgot we had the Russian dude in this one. Leading the cavalry and the mechanized. Alright, China Medical University. Can't do this one until we have 69. Would like to have a 69. People's Volunteer Army. It doesn't... Oh, we could send volunteers to Russia. Exploit the weak neighbours. Heavy weapons. Bonus on support artillery. Don't mind if we do. Artillery. We are doing. Armoured, we're not going to bother. I guess recon would be a good idea. Actually, we were going to go nuclear, but nah. So, reason we're coming back here is because we can still declare war on them, technically. And this is going to all become our land when we declare the Civil War anyway. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure why we're allowed to do Jiangsu, probably because of this. 6 and 7? 7 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's just Jiangsu that we have to do. So 60 days each, 3 of them. Half a year. Should be ready by 43. So Germany, you got until 6 months from now to force Soviet capitulation. Can we see actual progress here? Don't know how much this actually tells you about it. German-Yugoslavian War. That is not what this is. Oh, you can actually look at it here. I didn't realise you could do that. Okay. Allies. Axis. Somehow Japan's still involved. Oh, because they went to war with the Allies, right. And Comintern. Soviets are on 23. Saying we're there, but we're not. He's lost 8 million. Jesus. Well, he's not going to get his armies back from us. Germany's only lost 2 million. I guess a lot of these were against the Japanese as well. Japan's lost 400,000 in their war against the Raj fighting, I guess. And South Africa has come under attack. Alright, so there's a couple of little victory points around here that are probably waiting for them to take. And yes, Italy's heading into South Africa properly. He's taking Pretoria, so has to get down to Cape Town. Is that Pretoria? I can't even remember anymore. Johannesburg, I think. Alright, 20 more days. Explore Ducking oil fields. We do need iron ore deposits, so yeah, we haven't done excavation 2. It's probably a good idea. Don't care about any of the propaganda. We'll leave this open because we want to remember to do it against China. We're actually going to be rather unbalanced our war against them. We've got 100 units. China itself has probably more than that. A little less, but then you got Guangxi Click and all the rest. So yeah, we definitely have to try and rejoin this and get China out of it. Toad artillery. Right, guerrilla warfare is the last theory thing we have to do. Alright, he's at least weak on some of these. Just these actual divisions are stronger. 6 to 14. So you reckon 9 or 10? What are ours at the moment? 9. Could throw more in there. Problem's going to become... No, this isn't even that bad. Alright, edit this. No, we actually have 12 in ours. Support artillery would be good. But we're not even making artillery, so I need 500. Start with the worst artillery there is. You know what, just do that if we ever get this up high enough. Switzerland's joined the Allies. Holy crap, I've never seen them declare on Switzerland before. Get them out of the way, hey? Makes sense. Why would you not? Why let them be neutral when they have all the gold there? And they've got to be falling soon. German-Swiss war. Why is that? These allies. Why is it showing up separate? German-British war. Alright, we're looking for Soviets. Still on 22. I'm sure there's a couple of victory points here. Yeah, Perm. It's worth 1. Wow. Arkhangelsk is worth 5. And Murmansk is worth 5. Yeah, they need to take those two. By the time you take them, they usually capitulate. But he hasn't even bothered doing that. So he'll take some time. You know, Mongolia can be the sole person in here. We're going to go leave now. Not join wars. Leave faction. Sorry, buddy. Faction trader. Minus 75. We're fine with that. Xinjiang. We would like to join your faction. Alright, then we're going to go... Gains... Well, actually on 100. One China policy. No. Integrate Tibet. Conquer Tibet, etc, etc. Probably not. Guidance and support. No, I think we want to try and dominate Japan. China demands subjugation. Overlordship over Indochina. Get a war goal against Free France. That would be a mistake. And gain 1 against Korea. Well, let's have our imperial legacy. Quit India movement. United States stands against fascism. Invite defection from the Soviets. No, did we not join Xinjiang? We did. He just asked us a little late. Alright, so the question now becomes, can we still push the button? And the answer is yes, we can. We declare war on China, so it probably forces us out. We'd still go to war with everyone else. But Jiangsu, another 60 days, it would be September. US has joined the Allies, finally. July 42. And of course, that's... yeah, that's forced them to remove all of the Russians, so that probably wasn't a good idea. Switzerland has capitulated. And what's the other army we have? It's them down there. Well, yeah, they obviously need to come back here to defend against China. Which apparently means Jijibai Sanma is not an issue anymore. What if we were to pull these guys out? You know what? Let's cancel all of this. We'll go a little more cautiously. These defend to there. These guys defend to there. If we can just get to the river, I'd be happy. Something like that. We do still want to do a few more border wars before then if we're allowed. We can provoke Japan again. Sure. And there's no border conflict thing anymore. If you've been the same thing, you must not be allowed. Okay. Provocation successful. We've struck the hornet's nest. Will it provoke them to action? Events and decisions about to time out. No, they're not. What are you trying to tell us that it is? Promises of peace. Well, we don't care about stability or anything. I want to do them eventually. Soviet Union has finally capitulated. So, Mongolia is still the Comintern. Peace conference is over. Calculating effects. German Reich took 136 states. Japan took 1. Sakhalin. New Mongol Empire was puppeted. Okay. Under the Axis. So we definitely want to avoid the Axis. Or join the Axis would be nice. Can't even get a non-aggression pact. Reintegrating Luxembourg and Alsace-Lorraine. Just have a look at their new thing sometime. Should play as Germany. "37 days. It's still a long time. How many Germans are there exactly? There's a lot. A little too much for us to ever handle in this campaign, I think. I mean, we could build up as China until 1450 and maybe be able to take on the Axis. The problem is, still no chance getting these achievements. The Sun Tzu one. Now Stung still... What are you, buddy? Level 4. Get him to level 10. It's never going to happen. What are the others? 4s, there's a 6, Lin Biao. Yeah, no. It's crazy how much experience they need to get to level up now. Made in China. We might be able to get there if we can actually take out China. We just want to get these two. With Mao as your leader, win the Chinese Civil War. That's what we're going to work towards. Infantry anti-tank. Right, so what was it we needed to go for? It was this one. Since we're not getting anything from Russia anymore. Kind of in the hole there. Germany. Give us some steel. Alright, the Chinese. 80 divisions to our 44. Yeah, I'm thinking we're not in the best position to actually have a fight. So, what am I looking for? This one. 25k. We've got a little bit of support equipment. We need to really train these guys up. $28 to fill out this one and give us another one. Okay, pop them here. Put them under him. So we'll be ready possibly for a war January next year. That's not actually too far away. Alright, guerrilla warfare. So with them done, we need production efficiency cap increase. I actually don't. They're still pretty low. 0.11 per day. Alright, what about the actual building of more? Ishebai. Alright, he has built 3 more. Because remember that was 7. Dalian. Yeah, you know what? They never had any industry down there. Alright. Well, if we had 100 civilian factories, that would be good. It's only making 11 support equipment per day. How short are we? Short on infantry, but support equipment's not bad at the moment. 122 days. It's actually working out okay then. Everybody has started except the last one. Alright, Imperial Legacy. So we wanted to try to dominate Japan. I think we might actually leave that for a bit. Activates mission overlordship over Indochina. We'll see what that is. Aren't they at war with Japan at the moment? Pretty sure they were. Fighting a defensive war. Yes, the Polish War. Oh no, that's a different one, because Japan's not in that. Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for. This one. Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Why has he got his own thing? He's not in a faction, but it's showing up on the faction map. That's pretty weird. It's the DPRK, which is who they are. And Kim Il-sung. He's not a member of a faction. So why is he showing up as a faction? Look, Tibet's not showing up as a faction. Well, I guess they kind of are, but it is a different colour, isn't it? Alright. And we would not get these guys going. What is their entrenchment? That's a good question. 49%. I could do with a bit more. Alexander Cherepanov. He's not particularly awesome. He's a harsh leader. Tiny bit of extra attack. Should we replace him? Jude. That's planning speed. Mountaineer. We really should replace him. Mountaineer's over here in the flats. Alright then. Click to assign new trait to this unit leader. We can't. Why was that showing up? Recon company. Okay. Into war artillery. Okay. So putting in this guy and moving over Lindau. Then we're going to keep going with recon, and it's too early for that. We want to try and get atomic research done. May as well. Start of 44, we can do the next one. It'll be a couple of years late, but it might be dragged out that far. And we should be ready for this. Don't have any infantry equipment, so hopefully we've done all we need to do. No, damn it, needs to do one more in Jiangsu. Alright, let's cancel all these. We'll just start them again after, but we need to delay it anyway. So it was Jiangsu. After this one, we will seize control. Okay. So, train. We're looking for 28. Yep. And need a little bit more infantry equipment. Currently en route from a previous command. You won't be able to use abilities or get positive buffs for another 2 days. Okay, we finally actually added that in. You can't just teleport them around. And there's nobody on our border down there. But they are up here. Oh, it would be the perfect time to declare on them then, wouldn't it? Oh, the Japanese troops in there. Just sitting around, they don't want to go home. Chinese don't have anything to say about that. So I still don't know who we're going to be at war with after we trigger the Civil War. I assume because we'll be the offense that China will get to keep these guys on their side. And because we can't call these guys in. It'll be an automatic call. Hello, Italy. South Africa's capitulated. So Germany's still going to have the same problem with the UK that China used to have with Japan. They'll never white peace. And we shall provoke Japan, because we can. For 3 generations we have lived under... It's disappeared. We've lived under the shadow of the Japanese. Alright, 40 days time. Provocation successful. See, the fact they're still on the port still going to make that a bit tricky. I mean, the rest of this, overrun them as quickly as we can, unless we have to turn around and go to Jibai Sanma. So we'll put the next army up here, and it'll be close enough to this to defend that. I can't see Germany doing any more aggressive stuff into China, so we should be safe there. Even though he hates communists. Fascist Mongols. It's not nice. Oh, and these guys are going communist. 50%. Wouldn't have had their election yet. That was in 44, I think. Alright, 27 days, and it's really slowed down. So, this war... That's right, Japan is in against them as well. Overlordship over Indochina complete. Secure the peninsula. Could try and do a quickie against Korea, but that would probably go terribly. Claim Indochina. Chinese government would try to seek a peaceful solution. The military option was not ruled out. So, what does that actually activate? Operations. Overlordship over Indochina. Effects when failed. Political power goes up. Base war support. Okay. Been dependent on Chinese protection since the days of old. The fact that the area fell to the French shows that they are unable to protect themselves. So we're just supposed to declare war and take it within a year. What? We'll fail if we control it. No, so after this, we lose war support. Effects when failed. So in a year, we gain negative base war support if we fail it by doing something. Alright, so it's one that you want to fail by taking stuff, so you get political power. Fair enough. Alright, so we don't care about that. Yeah, he's supposed to declare war on France for it. No. Now, these guys should have the infantry equipment pretty much in time. It's only 23 days short. Must be making a lot then. 140 per day. Well, it's come up pretty well, and it's on 3. So now the support equipment still haven't started making towed artillery yet. Okay, how long? Oh, it's ready. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Communist elite divisions will appear in the state. Let's just wait until we have 500 more. We'll trigger another one at the same time that we're running it. Take Tonkin, Laos. No, go away. Alright, well, we definitely have to wait till we have these divisions ready anyway. So we can declare in March of next year. 3 months. Well, actually, already pretty much the same time. 16th of March. 12th of March. Alright, only 4 days for them to catch up. Pretty good. I seriously doubt we've had this many divisions since none have died and this is all we have. But yes, as soon as we declare, these guys are going to go fast or balanced? I think balanced. Fall of Pearl Harbor. Jesus. What the hell's going on? How the hell did they manage that? Yanks must have really moved out. His fleet is 120, let's call that. About the same size. But to get there is one hell of a slog. Right. They are taking out the big island. And then from there, if they've done their upgrades, they should be able to actually reach the Californian coast. Insufficient steel. We just finished another factory. We did. can we do another emergency thing? Okay, there's excavation. Right, so the other one I want to do is probably Beijing. Alright, let's get that going. I need those ore deposits. Guess we could do with oil fields as well. Not doing anything that needs oil, but probably will later. Still getting these from the Germans. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, Jiangsu. 5 and 6. So our new border is going to be down here. Right next to Nanjing. So I'd still like to throw somebody down there. We don't have enough dudes. So construction speed, go. About to finish assembly line production. Alright, so at the moment we're just waiting for this army. Was it March 16th? And they have all that they need now, so this is all bonus. Support equipment, we might be able to actually throw recon. Infantry equipment, support equipment. We pretty much can. Alright, get some recon into our every division. And it is 43 now, so boost the factory output. And maximum factories in the state as well. Good point. There's nowhere that we haven't done yet, so that's fine. This army's still a little too weak to actually do much over there. So I guess these guys should be cautious. Alright, secure the peninsula. Dominate Japan later. For now, one China policy. No, because then the Chinese will put guys on the border. 53 factories. We need 69 for the Academy of Sciences. Proclaim the People's Republic. We have enough factories. And then Socialist Market Economy removes recovery from the Long March. Oh yes. The Long March was the one, the minus 10%. And the horrendous construction speed. Elite Mountaineers. Alpine warfare is an entirely different beast than combat in the plains. We should train specialised divisions in this art to make the best use of our terrain. It's got 5.5 million men as well. Just such a factory shortage. Alright, so we're waiting for March. Which will be when these are done too. So this will finish and then we'll knock out another one. Because this takes 60 days, I think. Hebei base area attacked. Enemy forces have begun their attack on our base area of Hebei. No message being received. Enemy press is reporting a conclusion of the Hebei encirclement and eradication campaign. We must assume the worst. Damn it, so I might have to get back into Hebei. Let's have a look. Well, let's provoke Japan. Hebei, yeah, we need to do Hebei again. Damn it. Well, we had to wait for the army to be ready, so it's fine. Provocation successful. We've struck the hornet's nest. Alright, recon 2. Let's go recon 3. And typical Chinese have just 10 guys in one. Alright, looks like they're keeping it. No, see, some of them have more. Template 6, he has artillery and, well, support artillery and engineers. We have recon and engineers. And 50% more troops. His strength isn't even up on that. It's probably the support artillery missing. Alright. Have a lot of infantry equipment to spare. Japanese-Chinese war. Are you freaking serious? How did they even declare war on us? We didn't get a thing that... It's not a thing, and we didn't get a message that he was fabricating on us. Okay, well, back to war with Japan. Who has automatically taken this, because China never kicked him out. At least he doesn't have any actual ports down there, though. And if it pulls these guys off, all well and good. Can we still do... We can still launch a communist uprising. Right, so HoI do we need to do? Japan is called Manchukuo as our own. Manchukuo doesn't exist. Where the hell are you talking about? Manchukuo has become a country again just for the sake of declaring war on us? Or were they there before and I didn't notice somehow? Well, Yellow Army. Go and wreck these guys. Non-aggression pact from Poland. Yeah, good on you, buddy. Non-aggression from the US we'll accept, because we're never going to have a fleet. Alright, Manchukuo. Other problem's going to be naval invasions on us, which, if they haven't done already, they might not do at all. Alright guys, just get in there. Alright, and this is done. So it was HoI. HoI base area attacked. You bastards. You can do that every 6 days, and I'm trying to do this every 60 days. HoI's fallen off the thing altogether. Oh, that's crap. It's come down by 2 instead of 1. HoI was... which province? This one. We could overrun that pretty quickly anyway, but... And start Lend-Lease from China. Don't mind if we take weapons from our future enemy. Guangxi Click. Want to send us some stuff as well. And we do have way too many in here. So, all our dudes are out. Let's go 1, 2, 3... Actually, split. Be a little easier, wouldn't it? And Jude. Good day, Jude. Your job, since most of you are up here, it's going to be to kill them. Alright, they don't want to capitulate yet. At least there's this guy limping along, holding his head. Why is there a fort there? But Russia feel the need to defend himself against Mongolia. Alright guys, just hurry up. Now he should capitulate shortly. He's got 2 provinces, none of them are worth anything. Alright, we're in. So then these guys are going to do Jibei Sanma. No, not all around it. Just to there. Alright, Lend-Lease. Owen guns. Okay. If they actually arrive, I assume that's some kind of artillery. Yeah, these guys will be back to being careful. Alright, and we just got to make sure we do these whenever they become available. He has crushed the Japanese out there. So we're actually at war with Siam, who hasn't even bothered invading France. Which means we have the Allies on our side. That's why they're sending us stuff, I guess. Bugger all fielded manpower. proclaim the People's Republic. People's Republic of China. Yay for us. And then socialist market economy. Get Deng Xiaoping, cabinet ministries, construction speed, that doesn't matter. No, remove recovery from the Long March. Yes. What's this? Organization regain, division attack on core territory. Yeah, construction speed will finally come up. In a triumphant speech, Mao Zedong declared that the Chinese people have stood up and delivered the communists to victory in the Chinese Civil War, which hasn't started yet. With the nationalists in full retreat, the Communist Party has at last secured victory after decades of strife. Henceforth, what was previously a small rebel group hiding in a remote mountain village will become a full-fledged government in a People's Republic of China. A great day. Well, on that note, I'm going to take a short break here. When we come back, we will actually try to trigger this civil war that we just said that we won. So, thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and hope to see you again soon. See you later.